Stanford and Sons. Okay. So anyway, Dustin knew everything not to do. To do everything right, you have to do everything that Stanford's did opposite. So he's doing amazing. But that's where we kind of started. And what was the question? I'm like, oh my God.
So just like, what's what's the feeling like, I guess, between going from that to just like performing in front of so many people? Because I'm assuming your performance has to be different because there's so much more going into it with that many more people.
Yeah.
Right. I mean.
Yeah, like what's the difference between like the theater and the club?
Yeah.
So like at Dustin's it's like $250 or something, and then at the Improv, the Kansas City Improv was my other club. Like we really have 2 clubs in Kansas City, and then a ton of indie shows. It's really an awesome scene that we have in Kansas City. But yeah, at the Improv I think it's like $300. So to go to the theater, I was like nervous because that was literally, those were the first theaters I'd ever performed in, because I mean those were just big shows, and I thought that I had to be like grand gestures and over the top, because like when you go to the theater, right, everybody's like this, and so the first time I ever did it, I was in Athens, Georgia. They called me July 13th, 2022, and they're like, hey, can you come out and do a show in Savannah, Georgia? And I was like, when? And they said, tonight. And I said, I won't be able to do that if you want me dressed. Like, I'm saying I've got to do laundry and stuff. So then the next day I flew into this huge Atlanta airport, and I drove the hour to Athens, Georgia, went into this, like, the theater, and I really thought, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. Like, so many people, and I was like nervous and stuff. And so I thought I had to be like big and grand and stuff. And it turns out my performance already is kind of like that. So honestly, like I didn't have to adjust it too much. I thought you did, but you really don't. It's the difference with the theaters and the clubs. It's really weird. The theaters are actually almost easier because it's just this solid black wall. Like you just cannot see the people at all. So the thing that's kind of weird is that you can't do any crowd work, and I like to do crowd work. But the big thing is, like, if anyone's ever doing comedy, guys, you don't want to do crowd work if you're opening for somebody else, or if it's an ensemble show. It's really awkward because if you do that, you start the people talking, and then they just keep going, and they keep drinking, and then they start talking, and eventually they're up on the stage with you. I'm just kidding. But you know what I'm saying? And not everybody likes that, and then they just get bolder and bolder. So when you're opening, like as an MC or feature, it's probably best not to do crowd work. That's more for like headlining or closing out a show. And at a theater, it's very hard to do crowd work. So you just kind of stick to the script and do your thing. And the laughs, it takes a little, you have to almost pause a little bit longer because it takes a little bit for people to get it or for, the laughs to travel. Whereas like at the club's a little scary because you can see everybody's face and you can see if they like you, if they don't, there's like, yeah. So I'm not sure where I'm looking. Am I looking at the right places when I look here? I'm like, are we doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing great.
Okay.
Doing great.
Good.
Yeah, you don't gotta get nervous here.
And I'm not. I'm gonna get comfortable.
Get comfortable.
Am I too far away from the mic now?
Eddie, does that sound good? Okay.
We're good. Okay, I'm loud.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I'm comf.
Oh yeah, awesome. My bad. I was gonna tell you like you could do that, or because
You're gonna tell me I could sit.
Yeah,
back.
yeah. I was like, you look kind of uncomfortable there.
I know. I was like perched. Okay. No, we're good. I usually because we just got done hosting a podcast. We did like this podcast takeover thing. So I've been doing it for board teachers. Like we did 4 episodes, and so but you had to like be at a certain place in the mic and cross your legs and stuff.
Yeah, no, we're getting there. Give us like 6 months, we might be super strict like that.
Yeah.
But we're not there yet.
Right now we're chill.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I want to get the headphones eventually. I think that would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, get some. I don't want to get Beats because they're probably too expensive.
Yeah.
But,
Maybe some Britney Spears kind of.
Yeah. I got these. They're like these unicorn ones. They're at they're little kids ones. They're at Dollar General, but
Cute.
they were $12. I don't wear them, but I bought them for the purpose to make a video on my Facebook.
Yes.
Yes,
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Teach me your ways, man, because that's it. The biggest thing right now is everything's TikTok and followers. I need followers.
Yeah, well,
how you get there.
where you're on that tour. Are you able to sell merch and stuff while you're on tour?
No.
No.
On the tour, they sell an S ton of merch. I don't want you to have to beat me, or maybe they cuss. I don't know. We sell so much merch, and it goes to the company and like goes to whatever. but not.
Okay.
We are not allowed to sell merch. They do allow us if we have stuff, and I haven't taken them up on this. To like, Devin sells a children's book, and then my friend Casey Mack is on the tour. He usually hosts, and he has merch as well. And so what they do is they bring brochures that they can put at the merch table, and people can just like scan it with a QR code or like take a brochure. But you can't actually like put stuff out.
Okay.
Like keychains or T-shirts or whatever. But they sell a ton of stuff.
Would they let you hand them out for free, like a keychain? If you got like 5,000 keychain, because if they'd let you do that, I'm just saying that's how you definitely take advantage of a situation like that. Because you go hand out 1,000 keychains or pairs of sunglasses, just something random like that, and I would file someone that gave me something. I'm definitely all about getting something for free. So.
I love it. I know, and I would totally do that. My friend Jay Yoder does this too. We hand out business